Yet here we are in 2012, and there are dozens of countries in good standing in the Olympic movement that do not adhere to the most basic principles of the Olympic Charter, which include allowing for all of your citizens, regardless of race, gender, religion, to compete for Olympic spots. There's a Saudi, I believe, on the executive committee. Saudi Arabia doesn't send women to the Olympics. They're going to have a token. They're going to have one, right?
Yeah.
An equestrian, I think.
Exactly. But that's after browbeating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which proves nothing. That they are that they're unwilling to change and they're resentful about being asked to change. And it's not just the Saudis. It's primarily Muslim and primarily Arab countries. But I don't understand the mixed messages, mixed signals that are coming from Lausanne when they don't sanction countries that are members of the Olympic movement that blatantly violate their stated principles. The only, they might privately say, we think it's better to work, with them within the system than to make them, than to ostracize them, etc. But this has been going on for a long time, and there's been no significant movement. So for all of those, we're talking about tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of women out there who live in countries that don't think women should compete in sports, the Olympic Committee has been all but silent.
Well, Jeremy, when you were talking about the IOC and getting more women involved, I co-chaired the IOC conference in Los Angeles, Women's Conference, and Christine, I know you sat on a panel, and you were actually there when they were discussing cultural context, because when you're talking about gender and also culturally and religion, sports across is supposed to, it's not supposed to be biased. So in cultural context, sometimes women's apparel inhibit them from performing in sports. And during the conference, it was a learning experience for me, because here I am, in a small, short Vera Wang costume, and not thinking that in terms of religion, and if I had worn something that could stop me from performing. So I think that's one of those things that we have to be conscious of, and I think the IOC is listening and trying to make it an opportunity for all women